What's happening, Hardscapers? Last project of the year. Let's get into it. Okay, so all of this is going. All of the vegetation is going. We're completely making over everything here. So essentially what we're doing is we're going to be doing giant slabs, the Blue Grande slabs. We're going to be doing bullnose coping around the pool. And we're going to be having a large fire feature here with a couple pergolas going along the back, privacy screens up the side, privacy screens up the side to about where the pool starts to give a little bit of privacy here. We're going to be replacing this back retaining wall with a graphics wall. I love the graphics wall. We'll have natural stone caps on top. We're going to have lighting throughout. So bullnose coping along here, and then after the bullnose coping is actually going to be 3 layers of squadra, and we're going to actually have a hide skimmer lid there, so that's going to be really cool. I've never done one of those before. We're going to be overlaying this. This is still in pretty good shape for concrete, and our side walkway is going to also be completed. We're going to have a step down here that's going to also mimic a step down over there. There's going to be a hot tub here, step down here, L-shaped, and then a side walkway as well. So everything back here is just getting completely gutted, removed, and put out. So what we're gonna do for the first phase of this project is get all of our coping cut in around. So we'll be doing that with our IQ saw. Coping is going to be placed around, get that in, and then we're going to just start tearing everything out. So all the pavers need to come out, and we're going to take the back retaining wall out, that shed pad, a little bit of this concrete, just remove all that, get that out of the way, as well as some of the vegetation here, actually most of the vegetation. Then that gives us a blank canvas to just start bringing product in. We'll start with our back retaining wall, and so this will be removed and we'll just get our base course in. We are waiting on one color for this, and then once that's all figured out, we'll get our base done. So that's going to be gator base. So this is a fairly large project for us in terms of using gator base, especially at the end of the season. For me, I am short staffed at the end of the season here, which is fine. We'll get this done. The pergola is actually going to be coming down right into the retaining wall, so we're going to have 2 pillars here at the same level as the retaining wall, and the posts from the pergola will go straight down into them, and that's where the pergola will start and carry on. And then adjacent to the pergola will actually be the fire feature, which will be amazing. It's a 46-inch by 17-inch pan, which add a couple of feet onto each side of those for the actual graphics retaining wall. So the fire feature is actually going to match the back retaining wall with the graphics wall, and we're also going to do squadra surrounding the fire pit, so that's going to match the squadra going around the pool coping as well. So we're trying to tie in as many elements as possible and make everything sort of cohesive in this space. Privacy screens are also going to be the hideaway screens that we did at a previous job, so that's going to be really cool to tie everything together, give a little bit of privacy on either side here. Hot tub's going to be in the corner here. We did mention to them that we could do a grill island to encase their current grill as it is. That's a possibility still, but not quite a priority. For this pool project, we're actually going to be using the semi-permeable resin-based jointing compound, whatever one you might be thinking of, whether that's Nitro Alliance or Easy Joint by Aspects. We'll be using one of those, but the reason for that is that with our coping placed at that elevation, compared to where the step up is to the house, we're actually even. We're right flush at a 0 point, we're 0 and 0. So with that semi-permeable jointing compound and using synthetic base, we're actually going to slope 1/8 of an inch away from the foundation, of course, and 1/8 of an inch away from the pool to kind of make a semi-swale, but keeping it as minimal as possible. Again, that 1/8 of an inch minimum slope per foot. But with that semi-permeable jointing compound, we're going to be installing technically like a French drain underneath that to capture all the water, bring it out the side of the house, and that French drain is going to extend all along that side of the house and then out into the front yard. We're going to do that on both sides of the house tie in downspouts to that as well as the drainage for our retaining wall. So that's the idea behind this: capture all that water and get it out of this backyard. We can't take it out this way because the slope comes up to the property, so we need to take it out to the front of the yard. As I mentioned, coping is going to be the same height there as it is over here to this step up where we will meet where it is currently at the elevation. So with that, everything's going to slope towards each other. We'll have a drain in here to collect water that will also tie into a drain coming off that retaining wall, and both sides French drains out and to the front yard. Knowing where you're going to take that water is incredibly important, so that's the game plan that we created for this project with the specifications of what's around us. The slope coming up to the backyard, can't exfiltrate water out that way, so we need to go a different way, and that's my best solution for this problem. But that's this project in a nutshell. Great way to end my season and to have something on my portfolio that's going to look amazing, as well as this is a great project just to have in general. This is actually, I did a design last year for complete 3D rendering design, and then communication kind of stopped, and then it opened back up this year, and with a little bit of delays and everything, we signed it up, got it in our schedule. It was a possibility that we wouldn't even get to it this year, but thanks to, and shout out to Sam at Creative Landscape Depot in St. Jacobs there, got us our product almost right away, and for that we're able to get to it this year, so thanks, Sam. So if you want to follow along on this project, we're going to be posting videos for the remainder of the season on this project. Give this video a like, subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can follow along to this project. You'll get notifications if you hit that notification bell as well. Any questions, comments, anything that you want to put it in the comment section below. I'll respond to anybody and everybody. And you'll see a playlist pop up somewhere here that will have all of the videos from this project that you can go see if you're watching this sometime in the future. Thank you so much for watching.